Queen Camilla will be awarded a formal role in the governing of Canada. And that may raise a few eyebrows. Let's talk about it. I'm Steve Sanford. You're watching Dominion Report. Charles and Camilla will arrive in Canada in the next few days. We've talked on the channel already about the primary purpose for the trip, which is for the King to deliver the throne speech opening Parliament. If you haven't seen my video on this, check the comments down below. I'll put a link. What you probably didn't know is that as part of the royal itinerary, Queen Camilla will be sworn in as a member of the King's Privy Council. Once that happens, Camilla will be allowed to formally advise Charles in his role as the King of Canada, and she will maintain that membership for life. Now let's be clear, the monarchy is mostly ceremonial in Canada. There is little to no actual governing happening. But the crown is still deeply embedded in how our democracy functions. Royal assent, the appointment of governors general, and there's a fundamental principle that our government governs in the name of the king. Now, you may have a knee-jerk reaction to this Camilla news. This is undemocratic. We didn't elect her. And you're not wrong, but it's more nuanced than that. Our entire constitutional monarchy is undemocratic. Our king is not elected. Our governor general is not elected. Even our Senate is not elected. And yet, these are all parts of a system that have offered balance, tradition, stability, and a functional democracy. One of the strongest, actually, functional democracies in the world. And that's what our Westminster parliamentary system is. So for some of us, why does it feel different when it's Camilla? Is it because she is only part of the monarchy by marriage? She isn't born into the monarchy like Charles the King is? Perhaps there are still lingering feelings surrounding Camilla as a royal homewrecker. Or is it just because she represents an institution that most of us don't really think about unless there's a scandal or a royal wedding? Here's what's actually at stake. While we don't think about the monarchy often, the institution is actually baked into our Constitution and into our system of government. And while certainly some Canadians, given the choice, would do away with the monarchy, we need to recognize the value of being a Commonwealth country and having a monarchy, especially at a time like this. Mark Carney summoned the King for the throne speech, and let's be honest, that was mostly a flex for his negotiations with Donald Trump. While there's no way to verify the causations and the correlations, Trump has very much toned down his rhetoric about annexing Canada and threatening Canadian sovereignty. It's also well known, of course, that Trump admires the royal family, so it's not a stretch to suggest that it most likely has helped. And as for Camilla, her membership in the King's Privy Council is pretty much mostly ceremonial. Nobody believes that without it, she would never say a thing to Charles about Canada. Further, the monarchy itself is trying to modernize. It's happening in its own very slow, very British way. Involving Camilla in the constitutional duties of the crown isn't just about her. It's about demonstrating that the institution is more than one person. So, how should we as Canadians react to this situation? Well, first we can stop pretending that the monarchy is just fluff. It isn't. Yes, it's mostly symbolic and mostly ceremonial, but it's still a big player in our structure of our democracy. And membership in the Commonwealth is important, especially right now, for international trade and security. Second, we can continue to ask the good questions. Do we want to keep this system? Should we keep it as is, or should we evolve it? Or should we do away with it? We didn't choose this structure, we inherited it. But opinions need to be educated ones. Most of us aren't fully aware of the total extent of integration of the Canadian government and the monarchy. All of us, and I include myself in this, need to better understand the nuance before offering valid and educated opinions. And I would say now, if you think the monarchy provides no value to Canada, I would suggest that certainly in this moment, in this geopolitical climate, having the royal family come here, having the king give the throne speech, having 55 Commonwealth partner countries seems to have provided tremendous value to Canada. But let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments below. And do subscribe for more straight talk on issues important to Canadians. In the meantime, stay calm, stay strong, and elbows up.